Procrastination. I know a lot of you guys know what it is, but didn't know the exact word to describe it. Procrastination. Just like these guys.
You are procrastinators.
What does that mean?
Procrastinator, derived from the Mexican word procrastinación, which means midnight snack, and the Viking word astinator, which means puckered cheeks. It describes a person who sits on a sandwich in the dark. Of course I don't know, dude. You know how I use a dictionary?
A procrastinator is someone who always avoids their responsibilities by doing something else instead.
That's ridiculous.
Gumball, you're such a procrastinator that you were 4 years old before you finished your first sentence. And even then it was, I'll do it tomorrow. Look, I'm going to the grocery store. I'll be back at 5 and the trash better be gone.
Fine, we'll show you we're not prosthetic actors.
I mean, you're not movie stars with bionic body parts.
We're not investigators.
It's procrastinators.
A procrastinator always delays their responsibilities, indeed, because they're focused on what's important to do right now, like watching a new series instead of writing the script for English class. And that's just what I did. No, I'm not kidding, I'm serious. I don't like to procrastinate, but I can help it sometimes. It only happens to me when I don't have due dates or when I have a lot of time to do a whole homework or a project. I always try to do my schoolwork, so procrastination is not really the main problem here. Monday morning, the teacher gives us an assignment to hand in Friday. We don't have to report any evidence of working, just the final homework on Friday. So I decide that I'll work a little bit on it on this evening. But I also decide that I can do all the homework that is due for today first. And I also think I still have a lot of time to do the English homework. So I start to do something else. Days go by and I forget about the English assignment. I keep track of the rest of my homework and even my other projects, but specifically the English homework is the one that I have forgotten. The teacher says, "So everyone, how's the assignment going?" And then it hits me. The English homework assignment. Oh! So what proceeds is me working all day and all night and get delays in other homeworks. I barely managed to pull it off. Sometimes I don't even remember until the exact moment we have to hand it in. And that's been a real annoyance for me. Well, at least it has never happened with some big projects. Well, one time. Okay, it's happened a few times. But everything has worked out for me. For me. I'm not saying that it's good to leave things to the last minute. Listen to me, it's not. What will happen if you didn't remember the homework assignment and it made a good percentage of your grade? We're going through tough times avoiding the coronavirus, the global pandemic. Attending online classes, it's new to us. And maybe we feel that the amount of work that we have is excessive. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. What I'm doing in this quarantine is setting my own personal due dates earlier than expected. I'll use the same example as earlier. Monday morning. English assignment that we have to hand in Friday. No need to report evidence of working, just the final project on Friday. After class, what I do first is order my priorities. What is important to do right now? Which homework is due for today? And after I've done it, I start working on other assignments. If I have time, of course. Let's imagine that the English assignment, I want to do a 50% of it, or 20, it depends on how large the assignment is. I'll continue to work on this method to see how well I can manage to do my work and to see if my grades can get better. Procrastinating is a matter of mind and convincing ourselves that something is not important And because it's a matter of mind, we can also convince ourselves that we can also convince ourselves that whatever, I'll tell you tomorrow.